how to get scouted by a Premier League academy, train and stand out. Okay, so I get asked all the time, how do you get scouted by a Premier League academy? We'll talk about all the strategies to do in the trial. There's no point worrying about a trial if you can't get a trial. So today I'm going to tell you how to train to get scouted, what you should do in your training sessions when you train alone, and more importantly, what you shouldn't do. These are guaranteed to get results. Remember, I've proven to take players to the Premier League and international level. All right, this will take your game to the next level. These key tips. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first mistake players make is when they do the warm-up, they don't use a ball. No matter what level you are, what age you are, ball-based warm-ups are key. Now, Zach's younger, Zach's a young player. He doesn't have to do dynamic stretches. Only when he gets about 12, 13, and 14 plus, that's when your body matures. That's when you've got to do dynamic movements, a ball-based warm-up, then dynamics. For the young players, just do the ball-based warm-up, and as you see, some passing, all right? So use some simple foot patterns to get warmed up, to get that rhythm, to get that flow, set the standard in a session. First one's inside, outside, go. Inside one foot, outside the other. Toes pointed down, nice and easy, all right? Getting our body loose. Zigzag movements, going zigzag. Key things to get those body movements. Zigzag, in, out, in, out. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Good, good, and relax. Okay, next one, roll and step. So roll it, gone in. Gonna roll one foot, it goes through his legs. Nice and easy, get swinging. Everything's both feet. By one way, then the other. Get that body loosened, get that body nice and ready for the session. Okay, next one, U-turns, go. So nice and easy, gonna drag it behind, touch it the third touch with your foot, like a square U. Any move, you can use any ball master activities you like, as long as both feet are working and you're getting that blood warm, get that body warm ready, so then we can have a stretch if you need it. If not, then start with our ball striking activities. But nice and easy, good. We're working directional. If you've got less space, you might just do it standing still. We're gonna use all the space we've got, moving up and down the pitch. Next one, inside, outside roll. So in, out, zip it across the inside of the other foot. We're getting a bit quicker now as we're getting warmer. Nice and sharp, small movements. Get that body again warmed up and get ready for the session. Last one, roll it, touch, roll it, step. So roll it across your body, touch it back, roll it, and then step with the other foot. Nice and easy. Again, everything's both feet. Get the rhythm going, get the body going, build that relationship with both feet, the balance and the agility and the coordination to get that ball from one foot to the other. Okay, so if that was an older player, I'd do some dynamic stretching. All right, depending on the age of the player, but this is obviously a younger player. We go straight into our ball striking now. Smaller distance. Another big mistake players make, all right? They don't really work on their ball striking enough. You need to get that repetition in. Lots of quality contacts, both feet. So we're gonna start with some inside foot passing. Importantly, two touch. Two touch, because I want the player to get momentum off their weak foot. Both feet, go and show me. So two touch, zip it in, one foot, take a touch, zip it back the other foot. Nice and easy. Good, keep going. This is still the warm-up, we're getting loose. Now is our ball striking, get your head over the ball, step into it. Key thing as well is the ball's always moving. Another mistake players make, the ball's not static, it's got to touch and move. Your foot patterns are key, particularly on the weaker foot. You've got to keep that body moving, keep that ball moving so I can step in, get my head over it, get over the ball and punch it in. Do this for a couple of minutes. You might do a minute or so, then have a little recovery. Might do a minute or so, then have a little recovery, then we go again. But good way to get the body warmed up and get those quality touches, those quality passing, that quality ball striking. Another big mistake players make when they're training alone, right? They don't work on their weak foot. So now the body's warm, much warmer. We're gonna do some drill passes, especially if you've got a wall there. Some drill passes, both feet, touch out. Go on, so show us, touch it out and then drill. Again, ball's always moving, we're always touching it out. It's never static, that ball's static. I don't want you to strike a dead ball. Stop it, touch it out, and then go, yeah, okay, touch it, good. So the ball's have a little touch out, then walk into it, stretch, good. Half the challenge is the foot patterns. Can you get your head over the ball? Can you drive it? Yeah, you might do this for 30 seconds, have a little recovery, then go again. You could do this for 5 or 10 minutes if you really want to work on that quality of your ball striking. Touching out, drill it. Yeah, these are the brilliant basics, all right? Being able to pass the ball, strike the ball with both feet, with quality, with accuracy, all right? Don't forget it, don't neglect it. Put it in every part of your session. Ball striking is key. Okay, another mistake players make is they don't work explosively, all right? Now, a lot of people use ladders. If that's what you want to do, fair enough. I'm not a big fan of ladders because I don't really think they're that functional. They're very linear, they don't break movement. I think you can get the same and better results using a ball. So now we're fresh, we're live, you've done your warm-up. the next part of the session is key, because that is when you're going to get optimum movement outcomes. That's when you're going to be at your most explosive. Now, we'll talk about another and later on about working at peaks and troughs, but I've really got to utilize this first part of the session. That's why I use skill combinations, which might be a combination of 6, 7, 8, 9 skills with beginner players, even 1 or 2 skills or 3 skills, to get those movement outcomes on both sides, make you more agile, make you more quick, make you more balanced on the ball, and trying to not only train the technique, but the body for the modern game. So we're going to do a skill combination. I normally do 4 times strong foot, 4 times weak foot. The top players in the world have done this. The top players say this makes them sharper, more explosive in games. Skill combos can be whatever you like, but what you want to try and do is try and replicate the movements and then also the actions in the game. That's why those first 3 here, I like them because they're all safe side. You croif once, you outside cut, boom, and a safe side, so you're shielding the ball. Then you've got your hip movements to open up, you've got right and drive in, all right? Basic ones might be just receive it, turn once, turn twice. Like I said, do whatever you want to do. Check out my previous video on the 1 key ball mastery skill to do, because as we talk about the skill combos, or you can download the My Personal Football Coach app, the position-specific courses, the position-specific skill combinations on the striker course, midfielder course, and the wide forward player course, all right? So work position-specific, explosively, set of 2, recover. Set of 2, recover, a bit longer, maybe 2 minutes, 30 seconds on the first recovery, then 2 minutes, and then again, 4 strong foot, 4 weak foot. This is really important, that first part of your session, be explosive, be dynamic, then we're going to go into our position-specific stuff. So now, if you really are serious about getting scouted, all right, and you want to train the right way, you want to train the way you're going to stand out, you've got to prepare for the trials, you've got to prepare for the game. And one of the biggest mistakes I see coaches make and players, they're not training position and game specific. What does that mean? It means, I don't really want to go here, volley here, pass the ball, Zach in here, pass the ball in, hold it in your hand, hold it in your hand. What is this? Go play here, got in here, they do this one here. Volley here, come back again, volley here, come back again. All right, now, in a game, you're not going to be doing that anyway. All right, so work more specific on the actions of the game. And now if you're a bit older, 12, 13s, 14s, position specifics. What does that mean? If I'm a wide player, I'm in and out, I'm out here, hold it, I'm wide, I've got a defender in front of me, I'm receiving the ball with pressure in front. I might receive it here, to drive into the man here, to a little fake and then down. And then a shot. That is a game action. That is a game-specific movement, a game-specific moment. Me against the defender, I'm moving out to receive it. I've got the defender here. I've got a choice to go down here, or I go in here, I go in here, and then I fake, boom, shot. It's explosive, it's game realistic. That's what happens in the game. That's what's going to make you stand out if you're a winger, wide player, receiving the ball with a defender in front, and being able to beat them, break the line, get a shot across in. That's going to make you stand out. That's how you should train. So now Zach's a younger player, but still good to work on his core movements because there's still going to be in these actions here. But he's going to start halfway, and he's a good player, so he's going to challenge him to receive on the move. Again, not dead balls. So he's going to check out here to receive, yeah? Then your first touch is going to be right at the heart. Big fake, could be Garincha, might be Ronaldo, then drive down the line. All right, we're challenging him to move at speed, at pace, to engage the defender, break the line at speed, and then shoot, importantly, when he's working at his quickest. coaches, we talk about performance and potential. All right, so if I'm working with the top players, I'm working with Noni, I'm working with Semenyo, all right, we talk about, right, what do they need now? All right, what do they need now? Because obviously the game's important, they're at that, they've got to that end part, they're at their signed pros at their clubs. They need to perform on the weekend to get in that team and make the difference, right? If you're a younger player and you're working your way through, all right, potential is so much more important. So I always say you've got to work both sides. And even with Noni, we work both sides. We work on the right, we work on the left. But particularly as a young player, we talk about 50% strong foot, 50% weak foot. So even if you're a wide player, you've got to be prepared to play both sides. Left, right, left wing, right wing, all right? Same, left back, right back, all right? So you've got to work both sides. So generally in my sessions, I say to players, do 50% strong foot, 50% weak foot. You're on that journey. Unless you've got that contract already, very rarely you're going to have to been established your position. And even those top players now, look at Semenyo, he plays right, he plays left, he plays up front. You need that flexibility, the technical and tactical flexibility to do it. You're making a mistake. You're not optimizing your training if you don't play off both sides, you don't work off both feet, and you don't have that flexibility to play in those different positions. So there you go. If you want to get scouted, train to make sure you get noticed, but train to prepare yourself for the trials, but the games and training. All right, remember the key things here: ball-based warm-up, get your ball striking, that repetition in. When you be that dynamic, that explosive movement, those skill combinations, get more dynamic, get more explosive, and then key, that position-specific work. That was a wide forward player, might be a fullback type session. If you're a striker, be in and around the box, one-touch finishes, running into the box. If you're a midfielder, receiving, turning. Check out the My Personal Football Coach app for easy to follow, laid out, position-specific training, all there, plus the Next Gen Club. You can try free for 3 days now. You can train technical, tactical, physical, mindset, and tips how to get scouted from myself and also some of the best Premier League coaches in world football. Remember, like and subscribe if you're serious about going pro, and I'll see you next time. Master the ball, master the game.